Usher here with my best dino pal, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and my best doggo pal, Bosco. And today is Monday, February the 21st, 2021. And welcome to another week of school. Now, I found someone very interesting for us to meet today. And it goes right along with today is also President George Washington's birthday. And so I was looking for someone I could connect with President George Washington. And let me show you who I found. This is James Armistead Lafayette. And he was born around 1748 and died around 1830. So James was born in around 1748 as a slave in Virginia. And as a child working in the Armistead household, he is assigned as a manservant for William Armistead, who's also a child. And this is how James learned to read and write in not just English, but also in French. And that will be important just a little bit later in the story. Now, at the beginning of the American Revolution, George Washington did not allow enslaved people to enlist in the military. But later he changed his mind when he needed more troops and more soldiers. So in 1781, James Armistead volunteered to join the U.S. Army in order to fight for the American Revolution. His master granted him permission to join the revolutionary cause, and the American Continental Army stationed Armistead to serve under the Marquis de Lafayette, the commander of Allied French forces. Remember how James could speak French and also read and write in French? So Lafayette employed Armistead as a spy with the hopes of gathering intelligence regarding the British movements. So posing as a runaway slave hired by the British to spy on the Americans, Armistead successfully infiltrated British General Charles Cornwallis's headquarters. He later returned north with turncoat soldier Benedict Arnold and learned further details of British operations without being detected. Able to travel freely between both British and American camps, Armistead could easily relay information to Lafayette about British plans. Now, using the details of Armistead's reports, Lafayette and General George Washington were able to prevent the British from sending 10,000 reinforcements to Yorktown, Virginia. The American and French blockade surprised the British forces and crippled their military. And as a result of the Lafayette and Washington's victory in Yorktown, Virginia, the British officially surrendered on October 19, 1781. Now, despite his critical actions, Armistead returned to William Armistead's home after the war to continue his life as a slave. He was not eligible for emancipation or freedom under the Act of 1783 for slave soldiers because he was considered a slave spy and had to petition the Virginia legislature for his emancipation, for his freedom. And the Marquis de Lafayette assisted him by writing a recommendation for his freedom, which was granted in 1787. In gratitude, right, to show how thankful he was, Armistead adopted Lafayette's name, and from that point forward was known as James Armistead Lafayette. So I thought that was a really interesting story and someone I had never heard of before. So, speaking of birthdays, we have 5 birthdays to celebrate today, one of which is President George Washington, our first president of the United States. George Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732. If he was alive today, he would be turning 289 years old. So happy birthday to you, President Washington. And you don't look a day over 200. All right, so now on to our Mustang birthdays. First up is Roger Casto in the first grade. So happy birthday, Roger, and we hope your day is terrific. Next up is one of our third grade Mustangs, Ashlyn Ham. Happy birthday to you today, Miss Ashlyn, and we hope you have an incredible day today. Next, please join me in wishing a very happy birthday to Piper Norris in pre-K. Happy birthday to you, Piper, and we hope your day is marvelous. And last but certainly not least is Jet Pasco in the first grade. So happy birthday to you, Jet, and we hope your day is the best one yet. Now, today for lunch, we will be having mini corn dogs, baked sweet potato, pinto beans, baked apples, and your choice of milk. And it looks like Tyrannosaurus Rex has already had something for lunch. There's a goldfish in his mouth. I guess Sophia gave that to him. You want it? Nope. Okay. Tomorrow's lunch is an American classic. It's hamburger with cheese and lettuce, broccoli and cheese, potato wedges, fruit, and your choice of milk. Now, this is a very special week, and I am so excited because for the first time since March 13th, 2020, we will have all grade levels here at school together. So this Thursday will begin 4 days a week for everyone. So we will be welcoming our hybrid 4th and 5th graders on this Thursday, and I can't wait. Now, makeup pictures will also be on this Thursday, February 25th. So that's for students who did not have their pictures made in the fall, who need to have them made now for the yearbook, or for those that had their pictures made in the fall, but weren't too happy with them, or just want to have them made again, and you'll have them made again. So in-person students will have them made during the day. If you are all virtual, you need to make an appointment to come in between 3:15 and 4:15 this Thursday and get your picture made. Now, also don't forget to spread the word for any future pre-K or kindergarten Mustangs out there. They can go to the Washington County Schools homepage and register for next year's pre-K and kindergarten. Don't forget that we are still going to be collecting food for our food drive this week as well because of the snow last week and some other scheduling things. We're going to extend it a bit longer so everyone will have a chance to bring in food if you didn't get to last week and wanted to. So take this opportunity to bring in a can or two of food so we can send it to the food bank and help those in our community. Same thing goes for door decorating contest. So I wasn't at school on Friday, so I'm not sure if the judges came on Friday or not. So if they did, disregard this announcement. If they didn't, you still got time to get those doors decorated. And I saw some really cool stuff last week and can't wait to see more. Now, if everyone will please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. So let me shuffle up to my corner. Whoops, here we are. All right, hop it down. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Mustangs, that's all for now. Have a marvelous Mustang Monday. And as always, be excellent to each other. And we will see you next time.